Lying down in active rest is an extremely effective way to reset yourself. It is also known as constructive rest or semi-supine. You can lie down anywhere as long as the surface is firm. If you are physically frail or in pain, you can lie down on an extra towel or yoga mat for greater comfort. Ideally, you want to lie down in active rest at least once a day for 15 minutes. But feel free to lie down more often. For instance, 5 minutes in the morning to start your day with release and awareness, 15 minutes in the lunch break to recover and recharge, and 5 minutes in the evening to prepare for sleep and avoid taking the day's tensions to bed with you. When you lie down in active rest, overly shortened muscles will soften, lengthen, and release. You will breathe more freely. Your nervous system will quieten down, and the intervertebral discs in your spine will recover. When you lie down, your head is supported by a few books to prevent your neck muscles shortening and to remind you that the neck is part of the spine. Your knees are pointing up to prevent overarching of the lower back. This reminds you that your sacrum is part of your spine too, and that your pelvis belongs to your back. After lying down, you will notice a strong connection from your crown all the way down to your sitting bones. This is what we call your head, neck, back. Your head, neck, back is the power behind your coordination, because your brain and central nervous system control your movements. And lying down in active rest will make you more aware of it. While you lie down, keep your eyes open and allow the colors, objects and shapes to come towards your eyes, and also towards the corners of your eyes. This is panoramic vision. So, why keep your eyes open? You are putting the Alexander technique into practice in everyday life, while jogging, sitting behind your computer, or playing a musical instrument. Closing your eyes would not be very practical. Also, panoramic vision improves your muscle tone and enhances your coordination. So, the purpose of lying down is not to focus your attention inwards or become sleepy. Instead, you want to be aware of yourself and the space around you while engaging in Alexander technique thinking. Alexander thinking consists of practicing stopping, all-inclusive awareness, and thinking directions, so that you become springy, alive, grounded and elastic, rather than collapsed, heavy and sleepy. For help with this Alexander technique way of constructive thinking, find yourself an Alexander technique teacher, or listen to my free audio guide called Active Rest on YouTube, or in my Think Up app. Before getting down onto the floor, first pause, activate your spatial awareness, and think your directions so that you move towards the floor with freedom and ease. Once you are on the floor, sitting on your sitting bones, allow your neck to soften and lengthen. Look at your belly and gradually roll your spine onto the ground in a C-curve. This ensures your pelvis makes good contact with the floor, so you avoid a hollow back and a shortened neck. Allow your neck muscles to keep releasing and lengthening until the moment your head makes contact with the books. By rolling down your spine with the help of gravity, you also prevent the need to wiggle and shift position. because you will be calmer and more comfortable from the start. If, after rolling down your spine, you still experience discomfort, you can try pulling up your knees towards your chest and roll from one side to the other while thinking of your head and sitting bones in opposition to each other. Or you could try resting your lower legs on a stool to relieve your pelvis and upper legs. The height of the books placed under the head depends on the individual and can vary greatly from almost none to a whole stack. If the books are piled too high, you will feel pressure in your throat. If the books are piled too low, you will notice that your neck muscles are still shortened. Get your Alexander technique teacher to show you the right height for you. If you find the books too hard, place a folded towel on top of them. If your feet are positioned too far away, you will not feel such a clear connection to your lower back. If the feet are too close, your legs will feel constricted. Choose a position somewhere in the middle. You will probably notice that when your feet are wider apart, your knees will fall inwards. And when your feet are closer together, your knees will fall outwards. You can also experiment with turning your toes outwards or inwards. When your toes are turned outwards, this encourages your legs to fall outwards. When your feet are more parallel, your legs will fall more inwards. Choose a position in which you feel the least amount of tension and allow your legs to find an easy balance between your hips, knees, and ankles. If your feet are sliding and you want to avoid unnecessary tension in your upper legs, buy a piece of anti-slip material or use a towel, yoga mat, or coat, extending from your back and under your feet. Your arms can rest by your sides with palms up. This helps the front of the shoulders to open up more. If you turn the palms down, put 2 little pillows under your hands to enhance lengthening in the fingers and forearms and to encourage the wrist joints to open. You can also place your hands on your abdomen. Don't interlace your fingers, since this will allow for less widening across your shoulders. Instead, let the fingers soften and lengthen so your wrists are open and free, so your elbows soften towards the floor and your shoulders can widen. When you have finished lying down, roll over to one side and come up off the floor, for instance, into a squatting position. This way, you avoid tensing your neck and your belly. After lying down, you will feel calm, grounded, energized, and recuperated, ready for the rest of your day. Active rest is free and so easy to do. Lie down every day, and you will soon create a healthy habit for a lifetime.